have shown up,
User
and
joined
I'm
your
sure we're
channel.
going to have a great evening before us. Now, bureaucracy obviously has its way. We're going to first start with taking attendance, which I do really quickly. If you are not signed up for a slot, or if you are in reserve, please just hold off from slotting in. There is a grace period of 5 minutes. After these 5 minutes, you can slot in wherever you want, or rather, I will go through the reserve list, and then you can slot in wherever you want. Or, which most likely will be the case today, platoon or the lead elements can go over how they want to rearrange the squads. That being said, we're obviously going to start with the attendance. Doge, I can see, is already here. Duke Zorn is here. Predator is here. Omitted is here. Yonker is here. Rumbler is here. Chup at the moment is not here, but still signed up officially. Adrian, we heard, and is here. Enoch is here. Flying Platypus is at the moment not here.
Sorry, continue.
Missy is still working his magic up in the lobby, but technically not here. Huntsman is here. Kieran is here.
User
Jacob
left your
is
channel.
not here and is also no longer slotted. Skippy is here. Martin is here. Rare Planet is not here. V is here. Yes, Fisk.
Yeah, sorry, Rare Planet is me. Had to redo so I get the name right. Probably did an update.
Are you Fisk or how you are Fisk on Discord? Yeah.
Yes.
That is fine. Yep, we also got some late joiners. Fisk is here. That is marvelous. And I believe in terms of the late joiners or the people who are slotted up, that's fine. We will go with the reserves once we are at the end of grace period. Now, guys, the way it works. We will do a map briefing where most of the mission critical stuff from my side will be done on the map screen, as well as platoon overall planning will be done there. Nonetheless, I will give you like the very mission critical things that every participant should know today, since there might be some differences. First of all, you will face overall less enemies, but they will be packing more of a punch. So please don't expect today that you will be gunning down platoon sizes of people. The moment where you are outnumbered, you might actually be in trouble already. So yeah, I will not send 3 squads at you. I will maybe send 1 squad with a bit of increased accuracy. Nothing too bad, just to get you in the mood. This is not a wave shooter today. What else is there to know? Technically, you all of you guys should have means of rearmament in your according vehicles, which you can find in the Warno. AT guys have additional rockets, AA guys have additional rockets. If you have a gun, there should be additional ammo in your cars. If that is not the case, do give me a quick message at the beginning and I will make sure to get it. The only class in today's operation that has not a rearm is the sniper class. You get 50 bullets, that's it. After that, you have a backup gun in the form of a G36 in your associated car. What else is mission critical? In today's mission, you will face technically 3 different factions. One is the Sarani Liberation Army with standard army dudes, below average skill, but they got the armor and they got artillery support, which I will later explain a bit how I will do it today, so you get some transparency. You will facing Royal Guards of the Sarani Liberation Army. Those are the cream of the crop special forces. If they are there, it's on. They are above average in skill. They're usually used for bodyguard protection, but they're also there are a lot of prideish people, so they're actually not using any kind of helmets. Third faction, Iron PMC. They are guarding sort of parts of the operation area. They're not paid to fight you. They are paid to defend their objective areas, and as long as you don't go there or you don't engage in a firefight with them, they will leave you be. But there might be a merit to attacking them, since they are a purely infantry-based faction. With the most they have in terms of armor is basically pickups and maybe a very light transport helicopter. Then there's IDAP, good old civilians, humanitarian aid, so you will see civilians on the map. What else is there to say? Yeah, you know Arma, you know AI. It is fucky. Please don't see it as an immersion breaker if I have to quickly teleport like a vehicle 2 meters front, because it does not like the bridge. I will obviously try to keep it to a minimum, but the way with pathfinding world with roads, just please forgive me, recon squads, if you see some teleporting of people like 3 meters front. Last thing, artillery. In the last stop that I did, I sort of said that the enemy is using artillery on you. You will probably remember, yeah, it was basically Zeus artillery that I used. This will not be the case today. Basically, I will use actual artillery with spots on you, but with a major dispersion of like 200 meters of upwards. That way, if something hits you, it's purely chance-based. I did put the target on you, but it's still chance-based if the thing drops around you. This is just for transparency purposes. All right. That being said, grace period is officially over. I will now go through the guys who are either on reserve or on bank, so you can slot in at your slots. Let's see. King A. McCoy, are you here? He's not here. We have a Takashi, which I think wrote he's not gonna make it.
Yeah, he won't make it.
Yeah, then we have Kyoptic. Also not here. Nomus is also not here. We have a Rochella. If he's here, he can slot in. That's a no. We have a Clay Morumba. Also not here. And we have a Trill.
Where would you guys like me? I'll leave that
Trill,
up to Doge.
If I could have you as the platoon machine gunner, that would be very nice.
Absolutely.
Last but not least, Boomstick, if he's here.
Predator, I'm going to assume you're talking about me. Thank you.
All right, that being said, grace period is officially over. Basically, all the slots are taken. Platoon or lead elements, you can now scramble the squads however you like to.
All right, so pretty much, I think this is the composition I'm going to want. We have 3 sort of smaller teams that will be doing mainly like Recon, and then obviously Alpha. You guys will be our primary combat force.
You cut out.
I already had a heart attack that my internet connection
Oh,
broke off again.
whoops, yeah. Oh,
There
sorry.
we go.
Okay, so so obviously we have 3 small groups, and then Alpha, who's our main taking force, but we'll use Alpha as Recon as the start. So this is pretty much good slots for everything.
All right, then I would assume we're good to load into the map screen.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Beautiful.
Please.
Woo! We begin.
We do.
Black.
Yes.
Since Dodge wished to Recon squads, can we get something to measure distance and an ATREX for the snipers or for somebody in
You
their
got
team?
that. You have that all.
So
Oh, you mean for the spotter? Ah, for the spotter. Yeah, I
Yeah.
will get you stuff. Yes, yes. We're basically going to wait for people to load into the map screen, and then there's a quick, again, little briefing from Zeus, and then you're going to go into the planning phase.
Just quick little disclaimer for the new people on the team. Actually squad leaders and up are permitted to use voice comms. If you have a question, put it inside chat in game. Thank you.
We're going to do map briefing. I'm just waiting for Adrian to load in. But since it's the last one, I'm just going to start and give you the bare bones. Basically, you're starting at the KSK camp in Central. You're tasked with finding the convoy that has General Coste in it, make an ambush, and try to capture the general alive and bring him back to camp and exfil from the island. You have everything that you need at your camp, including the fleeing helicopters where you can leave the island with. You do not know the precise route of the convoy, but what you do know is that there are 2 SLA bases in the area. The general starts and ends his tour on either one of them. You also know the 4 points that the general will be visiting, one being a construction site in the northeast. He will meet local leaders in the northwest. He will the IDAP HQ in the southwest, and he will visit a graveyard in the southeast. Again, you don't know the direction, you don't know what path he will take, you will only know he will go there for sure. Also, on a side note, he's not the only convoy in your area, and he's not the only one who likes black off-roads as a convoy, so make sure to PID. Might be a different convoy you're actually looking at. 2 other factions I already mentioned. One is the INPMC, you know their general HQ area, and you know the general HQ area of IDAP. Maybe to further emphasize that, the SLA HQ markers are not on the exact SLA basis. I marked you the circle, so you know it's somewhere in that area. Also, side objective, the SLA recently purchased 2 attack helicopters who are based in the northwest. As a side objective, you want to create as much ruckus as possible, so they're sent to you, so you can shoot them down and safely exfil your own chopper. You don't have to shoot them down, you can try to flee without them alerting. Alright, then, PLT, you're good for playing.
All right, so we have 4 main teams, and basically here's how we're going to distribute them. I want the infantry platoon to be deploying somewhere on Monte Pesto. Preferably, I want you guys to get eyes on this construction site from somewhere there, because in this area will both serve as a good chance to possibly spot him if he starts at the SLHQ up north, and also if he does start there. That mountain pass right there is a very good place to actually execute the ambush if he goes there. So that's where I want the infantry platoon to get to as quickly as possible. I want Recon 1, which is the one with the most weaponry, to be heading over towards the local leader meeting. Obviously, there's not very many good hills there, but I want you guys to try and find some secluded spot where you have eyes on the local leader meeting. Try not to engage. Obviously, if you get engaged, pull back and call it out on the radio. I want Recon 2, which is just a 2-man team if I'm correct.
Yep.
I want Recon 2 on top of Hill 148, looking eastwards towards the graveyard. And then finally, Platoon will be heading over to this area, trying to find a good overwatch on the IDAP meeting. Basically, given that we have multiple convoys, which all have
User joined your
black
channel.
SUVs, the way we're going to try and find him is by spotting him while he's out of his vehicle. So that'll allow us to ensure exactly who he is, get a convoy composition, and track where he's going. Zoran Alpha has a Fux available as their APC. It's just wheeled APC. Alpha, your rules of engagement will be: do not engage unless he actually comes through your mountain pass. If he doesn't, then I would rather get everyone ready and set up for a more coordinated ambush. But if he does start coming through that mountain pass, start engaging and tell us that you're engaging so we can all come to support. Once a team is in engagement with the general's convoy, start screaming on the radio about it so that everyone can get to you. I would really like if neither Recon nor Platoon engaged the general on their own, however, because obviously a 2 or 3 man team does not really have the staying power against the kind of people they'll probably call in to support him. Recon 2, if you guys really want to get closer, then sure, find yourselves a good OP, just try not to get spotted. Yeah, basically that's the plan. That's the plan. Each group gets eyes on a different location, and then if he plays nice for us and goes straight through that mountain pass, then infantry, I want you guys engaging the moment he gets in there, and obviously calling us and telling us that you're about to engage. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Being spread apart like this, with the infantry squad being super close to the enemy HQ, I'm expecting an ATGM hitting us within a few minutes once we set up over there. Therefore, I think it might not be the wisest idea to send full infantry squad in an APC so close up the hill over there.
So what I'm thinking is you guys would park your APC behind the crest of the hill, so you don't have eyes on the APC itself, and then walk to the top of the hill.
I mean, yeah, sure, I agree to that, definitely, and that would have been my course of action. I'm still refraining to have infantry so close to the enemy HQ, because we are easily detectable.
So are you
So-
suggesting we trade between infantry and another team?
Since the infantry has an APC, it is a quick unit. We can react fast and hit and strike and be at many positions very soon. With the Recon, I'm not sure what vehicles they have, therefore I doubt that they can respond.
Recon
an
also have four-wheel
Recon
drive.
team up close to the enemy SLA HQ where it goes in and out might be more feasible, because you can observe from this position not only one route but two, maybe even three routes of convoys where the convoy might go. So because you have further vision, I would definitely suggest to send the Recon team there. I don't mind being with infantry nearby somewhere, being able to respond, but I think infantry up north is in a risky position.
Yeah, I understand it is risky, but quite honestly, we're going to have to get eyes on that construction site, and also that curve in the mountain pass is one of the better ambush sites. Also, we do kind of want our ambush site to be relatively close to a base, simply so we can draw out that attack helicopter QRF. Because as in the Warno and on the objective, we really need those attack helicopters dead. So wherever we assault, we're going to want it to be a very loud and visible assault, so that they bring out their attack helicopters.
While yes, usually you want to be loud and make them come out, we are very close to the airbase, we're very close to them. If we therefore their reaction time will be very short, maybe even before the ambush will end. So therefore we will open a second front. So as I said before, I think infantry shouldn't be up front. Infantry should be in a position where they should strike a bit more distant, not in the doorstep of the enemy HQ.
In the end of the day, it's platoons.
All right, I'm gonna put infantry there. I understand your concern, but I think that the value of having them there is more important than not having them there.
Sure, go ahead.
And yeah, any other questions, comments, concerns on the plan?
Just from Zeus, for transparency reasons, yes, I will be spawning in units, but obviously only at the SLA HQs. I will not spawn them around the corner, so you will get realistic response times, either from these bases or the airfield. Also, did I make myself clear with the artillery thingy, or are there any questions on that part?
Can you repeat it one more time?
Basically, if you are in contact with OPFOR, which is either the SLA or the Royal Guards, for longer than 5 minutes, they will start shooting you with mortars. This time, it will not be the Zeus mortar where I place it exactly where it will land. This time, I will use an actual artillery piece with a dispersion, which will be, for transparency reasons, around 200 meters. So you might get lucky and never be hit, or you might get very unlucky. But the AI will use artillery here if you are in contact with an enemy squad for a longer duration. Anything else? Yes, of course you can destroy them. And I'm not going to be an asshole. The mortars are in the bases, obviously. And regarding the VIP, I'm also not an asshole in the convoy. It's not fully tinted. There are ways of actually looking who is the passenger in the convoy, if you got the right angle. Yes, Kieran, basically that. By the way, I will not tap out of the game, so if you poke me, just do it in-game or via Steam. It messes with my internet. Are there any other questions, concerns, etc.? I mean, it's not going to be instant action the moment where we start. You will still have time to gather your forts. You're starting in the house. Just move south and you will get to your vehicle area.
Oh, one other thing. Sorry, was there radio organization in the Orbat? I forget.
Yes.
Okay, let me check.
It's all in signals. Go into briefing signals.
Okay.
It's all there. And your preset. So technically you shouldn't have to change anything.
Thank you.
No worries. Regarding the airfield, I would gently ask you to not go to the airfield. Performance-wise, there's nothing there. It's just the 2 attack choppers. You are supposed to draw them out. I'm gonna be transparent here. Anything else? I think then we're gonna load in, and I wish you all a beautiful evening and hopefully an enjoyable op. Don't die.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Interesting. Hey, Fisk.
Hello, Martin.
Hello.
Looks like it's just you and me.
Great.
Don't forget to put your earplugs in.
Oh yeah, don't forget your earplugs.
Oh, yes.
But we will just be fine. I like to watching enemy from a hill.
Yeah, it's fun. I saw your recon points. I think that's too close to the town.
I
especially
would
here to avoid-
depending it on the terrain, if we see something or if there are trees and hills in front of the city.
Yeah, the concealment there doesn't look great.
I would just start at Recon 2 point, holding behind that hill, looking from 148. If we don't see, then moving on.
I don't have rangefinder.
Recon 2, radio check 7-7.
Okay, I can feed you rangefinder and cast full information.
Alright.
You can adjust and take the shot as necessary.
Okie dokie, sorry.
Teams, just be advised, once you're ready and all rounded up, you're good to get to your vehicles and get moving to your watch point.
Alright, Martin, what do we have as our route?
Recon 2, internal net
Unarmored
check.
vehicle in the entire platoon, boys.
Martin, check.
Okay.
Short range for Recon 2, you get into Martin?
Yeah, I hear you.
Excellent.
Yes,
You
Black?
want the additional ranging stuff, right?
Yes.
Follow me.
User joined your channel.
There.
Jesus Christ.
Great.
We're taking an armored jeep then. Sagita, you running a Recon 2?
Yes.
Wonderful. We're getting inside one of the armored jeeps.
Control over the APC.
So claim one of those, let's see.
Where's Black?
Yes.
There's only ammo inside.
Where?
There's only ammo inside.
Interesting. Very interesting. I will spawn it for you on the ground here.
I mean, AMX ammunition could be fun.
Nah, that's not supposed to be there.
Recon 2 copies. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, no.
Goodbye. We don't deserve it.
Martin, I'm gonna put it in your inventory.
Yeah. I didn't move anything.
I'm gonna check our deck a lot.
Range card. You need anything else right now?
Rangefinder.
Rangefinder, copy.
Yeah. I will ask Fisk or give some of them Fisk so he can spot.
I'm not the best spotter, especially if you're using advanced ballistics.
Yeah,
or
okay,
anything
then
like
that's
that.
fine. Then I will do it on my own.
Yeah, it'll be much better. Like, I'll be happy to sit next to you and call on targets, but you need to do most of the spotting by yourself.
Yeah. But then you can watch that we're not outrun around us or so. Black, I'm fine to move.
Got 2 copies.
Seems so. I got the Castro.
Right.
Hmm.
Let's start loading up into the truck, guys. We gotta get moving.
All right, thank you very much.
Did you not get a rangefinder?
Nope. Nope.
See if the side chat changes anything.
Do you get a
Alright, so our
rangefinder?
plan is we're gonna move that Recon 2 in spot marked by platoon. We're going to sit there for a bit.
Okay.
And then we might consider moving across either to that Overwatch Recon 2 point near to the graveyard, or maybe even across the road somewhere near that perfect ambush spot marker.
Yeah.
All right. Martin, your gear's good. You don't need anything else.
No,
No?
I'm fine. Current.
Okay. Could you nav me over to Recon 2, please?
Uh,
Platoon's marker.
sure. Drive to south.
Okay.
On the road.
Yep, we're driving south out of the little valley here.
You're looking outside. Great. And on the first crossing, you turn to... What's that? Do I got map tools? No.
To the left or right? It's real simple.
You go to east.
East?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I would give you a direction, like bearing
yeah, it's just a
358 or
random
so, but...
Okay, just get the landmark. I'm gonna go up on this hill here, see if you find it. Platoon, be advised, Recon 2 is on the way to marker Recon 2. Out.
Good copy.
Oh, that's a vehicle.
Where?
Over to our left. Be advised, Recon 2 spots what seems to be some sort of ambulance currently heading west on the road south of the camp.
We were already at the
Okay,
crossing, right?
I really don't like defilating here, so just give me a second.
We're way to
Now
south.
let's think. We got off.
Wait, I will
around
look.
here. Did you see the base? No?
Do you see
Yeah,
on
how's the
59?
Yep. Okay.
I think it's there. But you also get a GPS, so
Yeah,
just open the GPS. There should be a green line.
Yep, I see it.
Great.
No, do you have to get to that house on the hill right there?
Yeah, just don't go with the vehicle on top. Just leave it at
I'll leave it
70
here.
or so.
Yep. We turned way too late here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Oh, that ditch is perfect. Just stop behind that bush here.
I'm gonna have to deflate to the other side. You think we can just leave it here?
We'll leave it here.
Alright.
Because it's a ditch to both sides where the enemy can run from, so yeah.
Engine on, fix it up. Here we're expecting contact from the south and the east. You guys want to take that little bushy spot right here?
Yeah, let's take a look if we see anything from there.
Careful to deflating, guys. Careful to deflating. Skylining. Whatever you really want to call it. Bushes provide a lot of concealment and background here. But I'm not sure about our view on the town.
It's a 50 cal about 1,000 meters out.
Yeah, but we should look more to the east.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite good here either.
That's the other town, I think, or? Wait. Yeah, that's the other town. I mean, we can look through our magnification glasses if we see the base.
see if you get the exact location of his base. If we have that on map, that'd be
bearing
wonderful.
137.
Platoon Recon 2 message over.
They're at the end of that bridge.
Platoon Recon 2 is currently at marker Recon 2. We're considering moving further ahead. Over.
Oh, so basically in the box of that really.
Good copy, Platoon. We'll see if we can get you the location of the SLA HQ in the southern town.
I think I got it.
Did you get it?
I think so.
I don't think
What
it's
you
that
got?
one actually.
Now, guys, I'm pretty happy if we want to hop over to those trees just in front to get us a better view.
To
But I
there?
don't think we can.
This box.
To there? Wait. Why isn't that working? To there?
There.
So these trees?
Down this hill
Okay, yeah.
with the grass.
You know, do your best to be sneaky beaky-like, but if you want to move up a bit, use your ghillie suit and shit, I'd be very happy.
Copy that.
Get me an exact location of that HQ or closest you can manage. Alright, Sagita, let's climb down the hill here, not stay exposed to the long. Martin's got this for now. What I want to do, actually, is let's move up the side here and just secure that concrete box in the top.
Isn't those enemies we're seeing in the HQ?
If that is their HQ, Martin's gonna, well, mark it for us, or at least get the exact address down. We're just gonna go clear this concrete box up here. Actually, wait, let's move more around the mountain, or else, you know, we're just way too exposed to the town. Martin, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Alright, so get weapons up here. Do we have suppressors?
No, I don't.
Martin, tell me, what do your sniper eyes see?
Wait, I'm going through cover to a better place.
Hey, Fern, tell me when you're set up, please.
Good copy. Okay, team lead. I've got eyes on 4-man squad standing at the corner, one BRDM2 with MG, one guy standing next to it, one MG guy behind some sandbags, one guy on top of a tower looking northeast, some tents, another tower with a man on top of it, rifleman, maybe sniper. I'll give you exact things later.
Okay. If you can mark the sniper's location, because that looks important, do so as well. But mostly just put the HQ down on map, and then we'll get a little laundry list of their. We'll get a laundry list of their actual force size. Martin, you are wonderful. Oh shit, Sagit, I just noticed we were casually walking down the side of the hill there for a second. Whoops.
Team lead.
Martin, go ahead.
The base is mined around.
Oh shit, is there a minefield?
Yep, around the base is a minefield.
Fuck me. You got a damn good scope to see that. If you can just circle, like, draw a line and circle the areas with the minefield on the map as well, that's wonderful intel.
I only see the big signs. It's like around 5 meters beneath mine sign and the other thing.
Damn.
The fence.
Well, if you can just get a general area, like even if it's imaginary, just put a circle there and say minefield so people know that there's shit there.
Marked.
Wonderful. I got it. Martin, I think that's about as much intel as we'll get from here. I'm going to put a marker down on a map for you to actually come back to marker Recon 2 on a map. We'll meet you there, then we're going to start moving out so we can get a better look on the town and the graveyard. Good job marking shit, by the way.
I'm here.
Martin, tell me when you're on the way back to Recon 2.
Copy that. There. Coming back to you.
Right, what do we got?
I got no eyes on the city or the graveyard, so I have to look from a high point.
Yep. Let's all meet up first. We're going to travel to a better point. I don't want to spread around too much.
Good copy.
Which side of the mountain are you on?
I'm coming from southeast. East-southeast.
Okay, you're coming from the east side. We should probably see you coming up then.
Yeah.
If you wanna, you can ignore the roof now. Oh, there you are. We're to your left. Hello. Right,
God damn
okay.
it. Okay. Do you see something from the gray building? The city?
Say again?
Did you see something from the city to over there?
No, fuck all. We just saw a convoy coming through. That's pretty much the only valuable intel we got.
No? Yeah.
No, not for us. Okay. Alright, so let's open our maps here. Let's start looking for a better way to travel. What I want to do is I want to cross the road and get on that side of the mountain.
Maybe. Also, you see the stones there, but it's not very green.
True. I also don't much like that it's so close to the town.
Yeah, and to the road.
Okay.
But,
tell you what. Here's what I want to do. Let's try sneaking around that way. If that isn't good enough, then we're gonna have to risk it and get right up there with the rocks.
Yeah, fine. Good.
Ready
Great.
to go that?
Yeah.
Right, let's be sneaky fucking beaky, boys.
Sneaky peeky.
Sneaky fucking beaky.
You want to walk or do you want to take the car?
Oh shit, we have a car. I completely forgot. We're gonna have to cross the car on the road. That's really visible. Like, considering the size of the map, we wouldn't really need a car. That's what I was thinking, but...
Yeah,
Okay.
but there's extra ammo. If we get backpacks, I would just stuff my G36 inside and just walk, because you're less visible.
But oh well, I mean, it's useful.
Yeah, it's just a packet thingy. Also, like, non-military cars would be great just to sneak around.
Oh, yes. See, I like how such a big imposing Jeep, too, because nothing says a Recon in stealth like a fucking tank.
Basically, it's not a tank. Basically, this is a Jeep.
Yeah, it is basically a Jeep, but I wanted one of the cool stripped-down Jeeps like the Recon guys get in Generation Kill. If you ever watched that.
I mean, as a platoon vehicle would be likely more fitable for a Recon unit than this puppy.
Right. So how the fuck are we gonna get there? Are we just gonna drive?
Quick, so that
guess-
we are not noticed. Just zoom in.
Oh no. We can if we drive down the road we came up, take that left into the mountains where it's pretty tree, and then we just fucking gun it down the mountain across the street and up the other one.
Could be a good reason. Good thing.
Well,
So basically
you guys wanna
straight. Yeah.
let's go mountain climbing. This ought to go well.
Drive northwest.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive down
Advised,
Alphonse Road
Alpha has
here.
been spotted by the vehicle coming by. They started to dismount far north from our position, but they're engaging us now. Alpha is falling back from the current position. We don't want to draw too much attention over here right now.
Good copy. Fall back. Just try and lose them, and then when you get a chance, set yourselves up at that other ambush spot that Huntsman marked.
You have to
Huntsman,
drive
please,
north. Okay.
Give me a minute and give
That's
me
right,
a
right?
proper marker name in a minute.
Looks like Alpha's getting lit up. They're retreating somewhere. Lots of action up north.
Yep. Follow the road to the right. That would be a good idea, I guess. But make it slowly so we're not driving into an outpost, which would be quite strange.
Actually, would you guys like to get out and check that? Yeah, we should probably get out and clear that town on foot before we move into the club. Is there any good place to park nearby? You see anything?
Just in the middle of the fucking road.
Ah, fuck it, whatever. We'll Superman this shit. We'll be fine.
I mean, we could drive in, and if we fire that, we've got an armored jeep, just hit in the reverse and zoom out.
For Recon 1, over.
Yep.
Good copy, platoon, send traffic, over.
Do you have a
So you need to keep
location
eyes on that
on
house
the
over
local
there?
leader meeting? Like, do you see anywhere that they might be meeting there?
Negative, although we did see
That's the one
foot
I'm worried about.
patrols
I'm gonna park next to that
down the
shed.
road, directly down the
We don't
center
even
of
need to
town.
clear this
Marking down,
place. Fuck it.
over.
As long as they don't RPG us, I don't mind. Any RPGs, Sajida?
No, I don't see any.
Yeah, you better. Fuck your trash can. Okay.
Continue to
Now
east.
we need to do the hop. How we do the hop?
Just straight east.
Straight east.
Platoon
I wish we could
for
just jump
Alpha.
over the canyon.
Send it.
Red line.
What's the preferred ambush position?
Hell yeah.
Marking with it. Marking
fuck it, good
as preferred ambush right now.
Get on this hill.
Understood.
Do you
We're
think
ready to
we'll
move.
get eyes on that 136?
Oh.
Platoon,
If you're
this is
hearing an
Recon
ambulance
1, how
sound, that
copy?
just might be my window.
Wait,
Okay, eyes on relocating.
Okay, never
My
mind.
apologies.
Recon 1, send it.
Okay. Very important.
Hey,
Do you see any
firm.
cars on the road?
You want us to try and get eyes on that meeting if we can?
Negative.
Over.
Okay, I'm gonna turn
Again,
the corner, then
do
we'll
your
check
best not to
again.
get spotted, but if you could try and see a location for the
How's it
meeting
look?
and get
Yeah,
keep eyes
turn.
on it, that would be great.
Okay,
Solid
let's
copy.
fucking go. Ooh, hopefully that's not for us.
What?
Did you not hear explosions?
No, but there's a spotting post. Stop. There's a spotting post to our north. Northwest. Like behind that hill on 314. So go.
Recon 1
No,
platoon,
stop.
how copy?
I would just disembark and
I
look
just heard an
through my scope.
explosion
Fuck, I hate
northeast of us. Over. No idea what the
You see what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, it's not man.
Fuck yeah, good eyes. I didn't catch that at all.
Okay, it's not man. We're just gonna take a risk here, continue up to get us to a better place. All in?
Yeah. I'm playing Arma for too long. How many hours do you get on Arma?
Me? On a
Yeah.
Hummer? Oh, Arma.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 900 hours now, I think.
I've got 1,400.
Ooh, damn, look at that big boy.
I have about 2,000.
Well, took you to outnumber
Pull
us.
that out.
What?
But some of the time is just being AFK and having the game running in the background.
Okay, wait a second.
Hmm.
Let's get over this hill, see if we get a good town on the good sight on the fucking town.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where are we?
I don't know.
We parked us under some trees, but there isn't much cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put the Humvee. I'm gonna go put the Jeep over there. If you two would just want to get set up and
Just
get a
place
good
it
view.
there, maybe. Maybe
I
here.
like the extra foliage. I'll take us walking 5 more meters over
Okay.
more cover.
Where do I should go? On top of the hill, I guess.
Okay. Yep.
Good
If
copy.
you want, like, get a nice bushy spot there, I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, it's behind the hill.
did you
We
hear
have
the
to
ball?
look
I'm just
this
gonna park it
direction.
for you guys.
But yeah, we will mark ourselves.
Legolas, tell me what your L5 see.
Eyes on sniper, rooftop, bearing 102.
That means you, Martin.
Yeah. We've got eyes on a sniper bearing 103. We're just looking for the graveyard.
Nice, fair.
Graveyard, right?
But I don't see any graveyard. Or maybe it's a complex there. The building.
Maybe it's a code name, it's not an actual graveyard.
I don't know. It just yeah, we can't look at 111. There's a church.
Yeah. Well, that marker is not exact, right? The yellow marker.
Yeah,
Maybe the
I'm-
graveyard is built the next to the church.
Anything on the graveyard yet?
I marked an expected location of the graveyard because there's a church.
Ah, I see.
I try to figure out where's the damn snipers on the map.
If you see any snipers or anyone forgotten, obviously mark it, but
Okay, wait,
No,
here's
guys,
the
if we can
road.
get something to, like, just hide behind bushes, I don't like us standing on top of the hill, deflating hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple right there. I don't. Oh, actually, no, but the tree. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
I mean, just yeah. I'm pretty sure it's nothing, but
Yeah, I would like to, like, if we go there, there's more trees, and we have better visibility, and the rocks over 115 is not in the way.
Yep, sure, I'm happy. Let's go. Platoon, this is Recon 2. Message over. Platoon, be advised, we're scouting out the city with the graveyard. It seems that there might be multiple locations for the graveyard. We're not sure which one is the important one. Over.
wait one. Okay. Looks like Recon 1 caught the fish.
Graveyard confirmed.
Right, you got the graveyard?
Yeah, where marked? It's a church.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
You can see it from my position very good.
Okay, from here on, this is up to you since you're probably going to be taking any shots. If those are taken, how'd you get the best shot? Where do you want to sit? If you were to sit here, where would you sit?
It's a little bit too far away, like we're 900 meters out to the building where the sniper is. Let's look over the thing on 60, or the top on 60. What's beneath that?
No, some.
Okay, we've got the wild, a great open field. The next cover to the city are the stones. Yeah, let's just look around.
Okay.
There aren't any shoot mobiles in the city very much. Here's one sniper. Cascade. Could be.
Alright, guys, just an advisory as well. Things are starting to kick off. Recon 1's going to see if they get a PID. If they do, we're abandoning everything here in Hollyas. Otherwise, continue what you're doing. Sagita, my friend, where are you?
I'm right here.
Holy shit. You're well camouflaged, aren't you?
Heavy fire to our south.
Yeah, I think that's not enough. A heavy fire to our south.
Platoon.
That's weird.
Yeah. It was directly to south.
Platoon is mostly to our west from here, I think.
Yeah. Just tell somebody that heavy
Yeah,
fire.
probably around southwest. That's weird. Alpha counted out on radio.
Okay.
Okay, Alpha infantry's running away somewhere. Martin, where do you think you get a good shot on that other sniper?
I would say from the stones.
From where?
From the stones.
Yeah, okay.
But
I agree.
honestly, we can sneak with a car behind it so we can move fast away.
Yeah, I guess we could pass through like someone's fields over on the other side of that hill.
No, if we follow the road, like to the right of the road when we're looking south, we're not visible from the city at all.
Sagita, we're moving down west here.
But maybe we shouldn't shoot the sniper first before the convoy is there.
Oh, no, of course not. We're not doing shit.
Because
we're not moving
we
there
scare them.
either. No, we're definitely not moving there right now. But I just want you to know, have that spot ready, because in case shit goes down, we know where to go.
We should set up there right now because of measuring wind, distance, and bullshit. And just wait.
No, I'm not gonna have a setup so close right now. We're on the brink of possibly having to run and like support the rest of the infantry.
Do you see hill 95?
Alright, what's the bearing?
From me, it's 140.
Yeah, I see hill 95.
Red here marker. We can set down there at the tree and just wait.
Guys, we have reports of infantry possibly coming towards us. Wait, one. Okay, wait. We got reports of infantry coming to us. Let's move back closer to the G, please.
Vehicle in canyon.
Say again, Martin?
Vehicle in canyon.
Yep. Oh, shit. There's a vehicle in the canyon right now.
It passed away at high speed.
I'll let it go. Is it an SUV or anything cool?
I see it only for 2 seconds and then it was gone.
Alright. Luckily, we're hoping for a convoy, so if it's only a single vehicle, it's not too bad.
To BRDM.
The BRDM?
Yep, currently heading east. West, actually, yeah.
Yep. Right. Was it moving up the canyon road, actually? Or was it just moved out the canyon road, then you last saw it heading west?
No, it was moving northwest, like into the canyon.
Copy that.
Towards Alpha, I guess.
This is Recon 2, correction on last. The BRDM was actually moving up the canyon road to the ambush valley and was possibly last seen heading towards Alpha.
BMP, our location. Moving into Jeep.
Moving into tree? Okay, get to the fucking Jeep.
No,
Move,
it's
don't
at
engage.
the Jeep.
It's at the Jeep?
Yes.
Okay. Fucking hell. Get in the trees, we'll meet up in a bit, move north.
I was near the Jeep, I'm coming to you.
Martin, where are you then?
South of you, like 300 meters.
Alright. Let's all get nice and gathered up in the forest here, and then we'll think about the BMP. We have like 0 AT, isn't that right?
We have 0 AT, I would just go away, to be honest.
That sucks. I really don't want to lose that BMP. I mean, that Jeep. Okay, let's meet up in the forest here. If you can see where we are, Martin.
I know where you are, I've seen you on my way.
Thank you.
But it will be hard to find you in the forest, but I've got my DOE.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry I'm not letting you set up anywhere. It's just that since we don't know
Everything's
where he
fine.
is, we're doing a lot of moving around.
Found you.
There's a sneaky boy. You guys want to hear a funny story while we found a place to move? Looks like most of Alpha was actually intoxicated and we're shooting at each other.
Lol. I would just
Excellent.
go further north to have a look into the canyon, and then we could also see our vehicle from far.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with moving further north and seeing up in the
Like to
canyon.
there.
Let's see where we are. We are at 065049. Here. Okay.
We're somewhere here, or?
Yep, that's it. We're just there in that forest. I mean, it failed if you just move a bit further north of the forest, come out like this eastern edge. Literally on marker.
Like to
right
there?
on marker. Here.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you, like,
to
see my
there.
map?
But I would just go from to there and then in the trees to there.
Yeah, that sounds exactly good.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like that. Yep.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hopefully the tank doesn't kill us.
Platoon, this is Recon 2. Be advised, we have put what intel we found on the graveyard on the map. We're currently moving on the eastern side of the canyon, and we're gonna take some refuge in the forest to the north here. Also keep an eye on the canyon.
Mm.
Over.
Direction 192 is our jeep. The BMP was like more to the west.
Oh boy.
It was there.
EMP happened actually where they were setting up for an ambush on the IDAP HQ. I don't think PID call actually came over net.
So BMP is enemy, right?
Yes, any armor is enemy. Only God's what we saw in your garage.
Good copy. Where the hell are you in this fucking forest?
Oh, just come over to the southern edge. We're like the southeastern edge of this forest.
I found you.
You so well. Could you repeat message?
Use these rocks there.
Recon 1, this is still a good copy. Thank you. Out. Right, okay. Looks like they're actually doing a lot of shit on the IDAP. I need to ask Platoon a question.
The forces the SLA is doing on IDAP.
We're not sure. I know everybody is agglomerating around the area right now, and since we were running from the BMP, we didn't get any orders to go, so I'm just gonna check right now if we're gonna get a sniper spot there.
Maybe BMP is going away, so just in the white. Do you see these splashes there? At 225? We could go to there and look if the BMP is still down the hill. Should be visible from there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get eyes on it then.
Yeah, but I would follow the forest.
Yes.
It's going deep.
Yep. Okay, looks like we're gonna spring the trap among the civilians in IDAP. So we're gonna start actually heading as westwards as we can here because we need to be near the action.
Where did you guys get this intel from?
Yeah, I think they just PID'd.
Okay. Behind you.
Platoon, this is Recon 2, message over. If we were to reach the bridge all the way down south, we could start it now, but it might take us a while. Over. We could get eyes set up on the graveyard in the flash if you need command. Over.
Hey, I would check if the BMP is still there. Maybe it's gone.
Recon 2 is going to set up and hold on the graveyard.
Fisk?
Yep,
I would
having
take a
conversation on
look
range. What do you
from
see?
there. And if you stay here, you will be safe, and I only will be shot if the BMP is still there. If not, we can take the car.
Yep.
Martin, as soon as you're done there, we're gonna rush over to the rocks and get set up for the graveyard.
Good copy.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User
Okay,
joined your channel.
let's okay, yeah, they got PID. The guy was in IDAP, but they didn't get him in the trap he's running.
User
I'm expecting he's gonna take the road south and possibly into SLA HQ. Martin, what do you see?
Area clear.
Alright, let's get our fucking Jeep and move it up.
User left your channel.
If you can drive it over to us while we run to you, just make things quick.
I can.
Wonderful.
Once I'm there. Where are they engaged?
Where the ditch?
No, where did they engage the officer?
I completely lost where I fucking was.
So we are setting up for graveyard or for the base?
Not sure as of yet. Let's just get our Jeep together and be ready to be mobile. Where's your location, Martin?
In the Jeep.
Guy is
Be
running
advised.
out towards IDAP HQ, trying to flee you from.
Let's move up back here.
Be advised, the VIP has entered the vehicle. He is fleeing southwards.
Yeah, he's fleeing
Alpha, I
southwards.
need your vehicle to head southwards. Try and cut him off of that
Okay.
to the south.
Martin, do you see the little bridge to the south of the IDAF place?
Nope.
Platoon, be advised, there might be a call.
Okay, wait, before we do any of that, let's all fucking meet up, because I'm halfway across the world, I ain't gonna know where you are. You see Recon 2 Overwatch point? On map? Oh, never mind. There you fucking are. You're wonderful, Martin. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes.
Did you get eyes on where that vehicle left town? What direction?
So, where do we go?
Wait.
First of all,
We're probably gonna be he's probably gonna be running toward SLA HQ. So let's get to our last recon point, which is a good Overwatch in that place.
and nearly directly west.
Yep. Platoon, this is Recon 2. We are moving towards a point where we can get a good lookout on the SLA HQ that he might be running to. Over.
Good copy. Yeah, get eyes on that SLA HQ. We might have to assault it if Alpha can't cut them off in time.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get set up for that LSA HQ. If you want, Martin, find a good sniping spot for you because we might have to assault it.
Good copy.
So, do you want to get on the roof gunner seat just so I can have you keep eyes out?
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's the building? Yeah.
It's cool. This is cool.
I'm taking my spot.
Yep, go ahead and get a good spot. Sagita, you and I, what are we gonna do? We need to keep an eye on vehicles coming into that town from the south. We're gonna, okay. Martin, are you happy working alone for a little bit?
Yeah, just put down somewhere my spare G36 if you're moving with the vehicle.
Yep, we'll do. No, we're not moving with the vehicle. We're just gonna be within 100 meters of you.
User
Good
joined your
copy.
channel.
Marked myself on map.
Copy that, thank you. Martin, you see any activity inside the HQ that indicates that the general ran there?
HQ is alerted from the position the guards take, or at least in the towers. I've seen also a civilian in the city.
Right. But there aren't any, like, empty black SUVs in there, right?
Negative.
Excellent, okay. Yep, look at that. They're not happy. They're marching around and shit, aren't they?
BMP at base. BMP at base. It's a BMP 2, I guess. Moving around.
Alright. Does it look like it just moved in, or has it been in there the whole time?
They've get in the BTR. It's driving behind the hill, like on the road there.
Okay, so it's a BTR, not a BMP2.
BTR, yes, the thing with the chains. No,
Okay,
BMP, BMP, sorry.
To be fair,
BMP.
it doesn't really matter. It's an APC looking thing that's Russian. That's good enough for
Yes.
me. Wonderful. Okay, actually, let me go ahead and see if I get the exact type of the vehicle that the general escaped in.
Red numbers at base are distances for me.
Okay, so they're just angry at SLA HQ, right?
Positive.
Alpha's getting engaged again by a BMP.
Yes, I moved out, so I think they're the BMP from the base.
Right, so I just drove off from the base. That sucks. Didn't Standard tell me it actually drove away from the base. That's my bad. Right, but base is just looking alerted, pretty quiet. Doesn't look like the president or whatever ran away in there, did it? Right, okay. I'll give you guys an idea of how the battle's going. Alpha's been chasing the escaped convoy. Oh, well, yeah, they've been chasing the convoy, and now they're all just all bogged down in that IDAP HQ area and basically to the south of it. Oh, and I think Alpha just got mass cast. Alpha didn't get mass cast. I think. Either that or Recon 1 just got mass cast. Which, considering they're free people, isn't really much of a mass of a cast. It's just a cast.
If 2 of them are down, it's a mass cast. It's more than 50% of the unit.
I mean, it's fair. But you know, sometimes when people say mass cast, you think, wow. And it's like, oh, it's only 2 people. Okay, wait, well, let's see if we get any orders to help them out. It looks like they're getting their ass escaped. Okay, yeah, executive call. Let's load up back on the Jeep.
Okay, what's the deal?
Relocate down.
Where?
Oh, wait, one things are changing. Okay, we're moving, we're getting ice further south. Martin, do you see that whole deserty area to the southeast of Dolores? Martin?
Yes, I see it.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna want you to find a nice sniper area there. We're gonna set up and we're probably gonna start raining hell down on people.
Which area do I need to see from the spot?
Okay, we're gonna be wanting to look at the towns of Iguana and Parato. Also the road up to Dolores.
Do you see the L1 sniper element marker? It's the only possible position.
Wonderful. Let's
Oh,
pick
wait
up in the
one.
Jeep and start driving. Yep.
No, it's 1.7 clicks. Nope, I can't shoot it from here.
Damn.
But there's a destroyed BTR and I see Alpha's mass cast. There's a Jeep. And I see Recon 1, which parked the vehicle perfect in spot for the base.
Yep.
You should tell them that they might move their vehicle to the other side of the hill.
They're gonna lose their vehicle.
Yeah, I see their vehicle, and it's on the hillside where the base is located.
Yep.
I'm back at the Jeep. What's your location?
We're coming up to the Jeep. Sagita, you see us?
Yeah. Building.
Yes, fortified building because we have a whole
Okay,
set
we're
of
getting
all around it.
enemy intel.
Solid copy. We're
It looks like the general is still inside that
advise
out.
over.
Okay.
With your mask has, I'm just supposed to see
Well, stamina. Just gonna take
solid copy. Right.
some time.
So what's the deal?
Platoon, this is Recon 2. Message over.
Send to Recon 2.
We're going to be relocating over to position R1 sniper element marked on map. We'll be providing you support into the town and anywhere south of it. Over.
Good copy.
That thing
That's
is more
the deal,
drifting
right?
than driving.
Huh?
That thing is more drifting than driving.
I know, this thing's an actual race car. It's Sagita, you're my human radar. So, you know, it's hard to see from these tiny little windows. Martin, once we get to R1 sniper pause, I'm gonna have you
I
go
hope
ahead.
I'm still on the right track.
Let me check. Yep, keep going. Just hold the spare ring, it'll be fine.
Yep, we're fine.
Right, Martin, go ahead and set up facing towards the actual mission site on where it says IDA. And I'm gonna have you start providing support.
Copy that.
Hey, let's actually park the truck over there and that. Wait, so you didn't dismount? Come with me, Martin.
Wait, do you want to do it at Iguana or
I'm
at
just worried about
IDA?
the attack helicopter if we leave it out in the open.
Yep, break. Do you want to Iguana or to IDAP camp?
You set up facing IDAP camp right now.
Yeah, then we can move with the jeep to the northwest. Wait. You want to park it under the trees, right?
Was that shot at us? Because that would be very rude.
No, I think that was Recon 1.
So you help me clear these shacks real quick? Martin, you can go ahead and get set up in your own time.
Good copy.
Okay, wonderful. It's very safe. Sagita, come with me. While Martin is the one doing most of the ass kicking at long range, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch traffic. That's what Recon does. So you and I are gonna get nice set on the towns of Iguana and the south road into Dolores. Martin, if you find any good targets, just tell them, I'll call them out, whoever's on field, and, take a set off.
The town seems to be empty. I only have a building with sandbags on top, but nobody on top of it.
Okay, here's some news. Looks like a platoon got fucked somewhere inside that town. Last I heard, they were holed up inside some fortified church.
Yeah.
Keep them safe, please, Martin.
The tech chopper is heading towards town.
Yep, tanks or troopers, say again.
Chopper.
Chopper.
Too fast for moving, for shooting from my position. It's a little bird style like thingy. Oh, it's INPNC. Going down southwest of city behind trees. Don't have a shot.
No shots. Damn.
Negative, no shots.
No fair. Okay, keep an eye out for the Zion PMC. Give me their exact location once you can.
It's the location where Alpha's heading towards too.
Yep, okay.
Should be half a clicker or so in front of Alpha. It's back in the air again. Alpha's shooting at it.
Yep, we are now green lit on Ion. If you see any Ion, they are good to kill, especially if they're shooting at our guys.
Good copy. Chopper has set down 6 people or so.
Yep. Feel free to fuck them up, I don't mind.
Don't have eyes because of trees and terrain.
Yeah.
Huh?
I want to know how they're doing.
A building of what?
It's gonna be either fortified church or hospital. It's marked on map as IDAP HQ. That's where the friendlies should be. I just want you to get an eye on them.
Okay.
Martin, your job is to tell me where Ion is and then shoot them.
They're behind the hills to the right of the water thingy.
Water tower, okay.
Yeah, they're behind the hill. Basically what you're hearing is IDAP versus folks. It's Iron versus folks.
I think it's Alpha. Oh,
Yeah.
just call it out. So that's what, southwest of the town?
I think that church is just the one with 2 towers. Self-friendly's walking behind the walls next to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could we relocate to somewhere there? Because then we can look behind the hill.
I have no fucking clue where Recon 1 went. I need to know where Platoon wants us, because he's afraid that the journal might escape. Platoon, this is Recon 2, interrogative, over. Platoon, we've got a good sniper coverage of the IDAP town right now from the east, but we want to move to the north of the town so we get eyes on both sides of the hill. How does that sound? Over. Recon 2 copies on the way.
Martin, we're gonna do exactly your plan. Let's move to a place on the north.
Good copy. Yeah, because if we don't see anything from here, it's useless. Do you want to drive?
Honestly, no. I love it when you drive.
Why?
Enemy Little Bird coming in northwest of town. Please engage.
Oh, actually, hold the vehicle for a bit. We got an enemy Little Bird.
Hmm.
Somebody called it out. Let's just chill here for 3 minutes. I want to hear what happens to it first. In the meanwhile, go ahead and see if we find a good spot on the map, Martin.
Down. I'm still here though.
That's my plan.
Good hit on Little Bird.
Good hit on the Little Bird. Wonderful. Whenever you're willing to move, we're good.
Hmm. Give me a second. Just would head somewhere there. End of red line.
Alpha just apparently took another couple hits, so the sooner we can get some support to them.
Good copy. Hopefully we get not fucked while crossing the street.
No, we'll be fine. No tanks are gonna roll just right over the hill as we're crossing. Fine.
In an opposite German army community, somebody marked just ways on the map, and we're driving small little jeeps, and I was just right on the line, and every like, oh, there's a stone, troop, troop. Everybody was complaining about my driving skills because I was somehow the first vehicle of the convoy, and we're just bouncing around. Like, oh, look, we can fly. Yeah. Oh, look, cover for the vehicle.
Oh boy. Right.
get set up, you're gonna be searching the rooftops. Platoon's last location for the general, somewhere on the rooftops.
Good copy.
Sagita.
I found the ditch of the platoon.
I'm sorry, you found a ditch?
Yeah, not a ditch. A trench from platoon, I will just reuse them.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Sagita. Yeah. Are those friendlies by the water tower? Probably not. They don't look like friendly.
They
It
are.
should be friendlies.
Okay.
Yeah, friendlies.
Something's wrong with my texture loading. Probably get my draw distance. Thanks, guys.
I think that was Recon 1.
Oh, what happened?
I found the vehicle.
Another little bird heading.
Little
You got
bird.
another little bird?
Heading in. Yeah.
Break, little bird heading into White Uptown from the northwest.
No, it's flying away.
Hopefully. We have plenty of anti-air missiles. I know Alpha. But if that thing lands,
I think I see the general bearing 207 northeast of town. One person, AK.
Oh.
Bearing 207 northeast of town. Break. This is Recon 2. We might have a sighting of the general. Currently northeast of town. He is holding an AK. Over. Martin, don't let him fucking go.
Yeah, can you give me a range?
No range yet. We're not gonna shoot him.
No, I only want to scare him. Therefore,
No, don't scare him, please. Leave him where he is. You can zero him, but don't shoot.
yeah.
457.
457?
Yep.
457, 450.
Sagita, could you go ahead and see if you can mark the building on map as well?
450, 450, 450. 220.
Building with the general?
Yes.
You mean
He
that
is
guy
right.
running on the road?
Yeah.
He's not in the building though.
Wait. Martin, can you go ahead and point to the building again?
It was no building. He's south of the road, between us and the road.
Right there.
Honestly, I would just get him under fire and you can capture him.
On foot from the city.
We can shoot him in the leg. You won't be able to walk.
No. I think instant death is enabled for AI.
East of the town. 1 times officer with beret. We're not sure if this is the general. He's just moving on foot. Over.
300
I'll mark him on the
distance.
map.
Okay, they're moving in a black painted vehicle. Keep an eye on him at all times.
Lost. He's in the ditch.
He's in the ditch, yep. Watch both sides of the ditch. We don't want to engage him because we really don't want to kill him.
If he comes out of that ditch, do we have stun grenade?
No, we can't see him because we don't see.
Be advised, you can look on map.
To the left of the black vehicle, should it be behind the road?
035. He's currently moving northeast.
Lights on, they got him.
Be aware
Nice.
the general is armed, if that is the general. Over.
Martin, I think you might have just saved the fucking op of that find.
With that spotting? Nice.
We'll see. It might just be an officer that ran away. We're about to find out anyways. Keep scanning the rooftops, look at everything else. That could not be our guy. Hey, there's that ambulance in IDAP. So, those are our guys on the black SUV, right?
There's also military people inside. Yep. Military inside the ambulance. Military inside the ambulance.
Military inside the
I
ambulance.
think it must be friendly if I capture that vehicle.
No, it's definitely not a friendly uniform.
Shoot him.
It is.
A firm military inside the ambulance. It's currently reversing into town.
Is the Zeus controlling that AI or something?
Probably.
Okay, we have a BMP approaching from the east. I'm not sure where that call is coming from. Sagita, keep an eye out on the east. Martin, if you find any soldiers storming our guys down there.
PKM. I don't think he's friendly. He's right there.
Yeah, Martin, take that guy out, please.
Range should be about 400.
Yep.
340.
340?
Yep.
If he
340.
shoots again, I'm gonna start scaring him.
Honestly, he's out of my sight.
It's down.
I think I hit him.
Yep.
Alright, guys in the car, are they doing okay?
Did that Rigo? It's not the guy?
Right, fuck.
Yeah.
Retask here. Let's go back to sweeping rooftops. I don't think that was our guy.
There's still an ambulance in town, but I think that one was an officer, and the guy in the ambulance more looked like a general, to be honest.
Oh.
Okay. Just looked like a dude.
Yeah, it was definitely something higher ranked than an officer.
Okay. Inside the ambulance, back inside town.
Yeah, but I don't see the ambulance anymore.
I'll report it. Platoon.
Can you give me the range towards the water tower?
Water tower, yeah. 957.
Okay, eyes on the dude, headed east inside the ambulance.
Recon 2 confirms we have intel. The guys inside the ambulance probably. Over.
There is still ambulance parked inside. Don't know if that's the one.
Okay, they have eyes on the guy. They're chasing him right now. Let's get back inside the Jeep. He's our only fucking goal here.
Yeah, where'd you go?
You see the ambulance? It's...
Yep, it's heading out of the town right now.
So we get to chase it?
Heading south.
Back to car?
BMP2, bearing 175 directly south of us.
Got a BMP.
So do we load up?
Hold the fuck up. Sorry, I just have to get those words out. Let's go.
Okay, where?
The second they got to the general, that BMP pulled up on their ass. They're gonna need a lot of help. There was a bunch of troops in that shit.
So we're moving into the city?
No, I want us moved over to like a spot somewhere out of mountains in the desert. I think fighting's out of the city for now. Like Recon 1 sniper boss.
Good copy.
Just see where all that fucking smoke and fire's coming from. We just need to get a good shot on that place.
Yeah. Are you in?
I mean, we're all in. Let's go. Platoon be advised. Recon 2 repositioning for a better angle. Over.
About hill 49, 47, on the east side of town.
You may be a bit farther away than 49, 47, because I think that's where the enemies are swarming. Unless you guys want to do CQC.
No, not with a sniper rifle.
You have your backup gun.
Nah, I don't
Be
like
advised, this is
CQC.
Recon 1, we have acquired the general. Arma may kill him. His ambulance
User
is
left
flying.
your channel.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Recon 1, this is Recon 2 with your current position and kind of over to assist.
Okay, we might have to be retasked here. I think they got the guy.
Good copy. We're just waiting at...
None of this time.
He doesn't know where he fucking is. Okay. Look around the east side of town for the ambulance. Because he mentioned the ambulance.
He just got projected down.
Be advised, this is Recon 1. General is alive and we have his position. We're by the ambulance in the middle of the road. Unknown grid ref.
Behind an ambulance in the middle of the road. Go towards the smoke.
just south of the burning BMP.
Oh, they got the guy. Have we dropped there? They got the guy. They're holding the guy. They're south of the burning BMP.
Platoon 2, I see message.
Oh no, it was a friendly.
Okay. We're going in from
This is Platoon
southeast.
Machine Gunner stepping up onto 77. Can I get an update from each team, please?
Platoon, this is Recon 2. We're currently racing our way over to Recon 1's position to get them some additional help and manpower. Over.
Platoon, this is Recon 1. We've captured the general just south of the burning BMP and
South of burning BMP.
southeast of Alpha's current position. Over.
See if you have eyes on them.
Good
Front.
copy. Excellent
Recon
work.
1, this is Stu. We are on the location south of burning BMP. We don't have eyes on you. Over.
They're right here.
Wait, one. Moving to Alpha's position.
Oh, they're right here? My
Yeah.
fucking line?
Is there somebody down of our man at the tree?
Recon 1, disregard blast. I lack eyes. Over.
Friendly, grab coming up.
Jesus, I'm blind.
Ambulance.
Okay. Ideally, I'd have us stay in, but fuck it. I think we have the most armored vehicle here, or the SUVs? No, definitely the SUVs. Hey, Sagita,
Got
you have
three.
medical, right?
Yes.
General out here. Okay.
I think it's the.
Is this?
Where's Jacob? Where's Jacob? Over here.
He's in that car.
Yeah,
in
this
that
is
car?
Doge. He's
Yep.
getting crashed.
We
Oh.
stole that to chase him.
Yeah.
I was wondering who was taking that green car.
We shot on a couple of BMP helicopters. We also that we shot. What was it?
Sagita, look for things to heal.
Basically. Any ideas?
There's a body behind the BMP that needs double tapping. Permission to fire on him.
I say we just load him into this MRAP and take him back to base. Hang on, my head is in pain. Give me just a moment.
This is Recon 2. We already have a plan that we on immediately. We have
Okay.
the general.
Admitted.
Northwest.
Shit. We have a hind around us?
Fucking god, don't take off on the SUV. Fire back.
Be advised, General has been hit and shooting.
Northeast.
Admitted, I got it. I'm just gonna tourniquet your legs. It's the only thing that's hit.
Chopper hit.
We're going, squad 8.
Second chopper bearing 50.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was trying to tell you to do. I guess I wasn't clear. That's my bad.
Fizz, can you drive the MRAP back from the ambulance that we not blew up?
Fizz is currently down. He'll be up in 2 seconds.
Oh, yep, sorry. I went to take a nap. Okay. Can you do anything for the General, Sagita?
Early from KIA, his own hind killed him. Found file named Cobalt File on his corpse. Over.
Committed right here. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, I'll play in blood.
He's down, but he'll wake up eventually.
He's still alive. Give him help right now.
Transfusing.
Actually, get Justin out.
Okay, let's mount up with this one working SUV with the bodies General ever we have. Let's fucking get in there. We can't stay a second longer here.
Should we should take our vehicle back because we have to destroy that base.
Yep, go ahead. Take one. I'll take, I think, the other Recon's vehicle.
You got teleported back to.
Okay, no, it looks like they already got that. Stagita, help with the wounded as much as possible. Don't fix them up. Stabilize them. Put them in a truck. We need to leave now.
Copy. I'll just
All
put in
five
the
is
ceiling.
headed back to starting location. How copy?
Recon 2 copies. We're moving out.
So get a hold of Alpha. They're technically the one who's next in line for chain of command. I'd like to know why no one stepped up.
This is Recon 2 lead. I advise on what I think is off. I'll check out.
Copy. Make sure they get home too.
Recon 2 copies.
Two actual.
I've got 4 empty seats, 3 empty seats.
With the situation at this time.
Yep.
We're gonna try not.
Actually, if you go ahead, if you could drive up to me here, Martin, I'm just going to talk to Alpha because it seems they haven't been answering the long range.
Good copy. We'll pull security at starting location until they get there.
As I got the vehicle back.
Thank you. Okay, sorry, boys. Let's get the fuck out of here, Martin.
Back to base?
Do you have option to deploy smoke, Martin? I saw some smoke dispenser rounds.
Let's try something. Yep.
Oh, you do. Nice.
Oh, that's fucking sweet. Okay, I told Alpha to get someone on the radio, and then I fucking ran because I don't want to get ambushed again, so...
So we're running back to base?
Yes, we're running back to base. Try not to get spotted. I mean, that's obvious, but you know.
Good check. Good to hear from you.
Alpha, this is Recon 2. Thanks for getting on the radio.
What was the issue with the Alpha radio?
I think both their commander and their 2 IC went off.
Alpha, sorry, this is Recon 2. I was just talking to you guys. We're all heading back to base. Just to confirm if you're coming with us as well, because we need to move now. Over.
Yeah, Soren is also not in TeamSpeak. Oh, he's in TeamSpeak channel.
We are RTB right now.
Hey, turn Alpha. Recon 2 out.
Kyle's in front of us.
Wonderful. Fucking sucks that we lost the general. We should have moved out faster.
Whoa!
Back up. Yes, we're very high in the air.
Yeah.
This is
MG from Alpha.
Oh, we're going down.
Okay, that's armor. I don't give a fuck. Well.
Out of hand. Outline.
It just I've been just dealing with that for like half the mission so far. Like,
Room
it's
for the
fine.
medic, but
West wing being clear right now. Friendly.
UD, do you have
Hey, Fisk.
mine
should
detector?
be pretty much clear.
Hey, Fisk.
Okay.
Third floor, we're west ring clear.
We'd have to turn just
User left your channel.
Room you want us on the roof or the top floor?
ground floor. Get ready to grab the elevator. That's decision. Me neither.
Joined late.
I don't know anything.
Right.
High command for Alpha. Please confirm, is it green for us to exfil or what's the current situation?
Hey, Sagita, are you here?
Hey, chop chop, are you?
Well, we're leaving soon, so don't.
I was just grabbing the bag I left in it.
I know, sir. Interesting.
Don't we all?
Hello.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Holy Valfi.
That was an explosive ending.
Alright, break for debrief Zeus.
Alright, Zeus, gentlemen, partial success. You did manage to capture the general alive at first. Sadly, he was gunned down by his own air support, but you also managed to recover files that he had on him. You managed to destroy the enemy QRF, so it's not fucking you in the ass. Success from Zeus' perspective. Hombre, do you want to do the PTS or should I do the PTS, or rather the leadership thing?
If you want,
User
you
joined
can
your
poke me
channel.
with PTS and Black deals with the leadership. That's works.
Alright. Then we're gonna start with the leadership.
User left your channel.
Where is platoon lead?
User
He blue
disconnected
screened.
from your channel.
Oh no. Then maybe one of platoon squad.
I'm
wants to-
platoon sergeant. Well, I
Yes.
joined late, but all in all,
I mean,
Bob seemed very good. Seemed
can
very
Pro
good.
take over at some point.
Yeah.
Took over here towards the end.
Quick disclaimer, actually I need to head off, so please poke Black with PTS. I haven't
User
received any yet,
disconnected
so
from
that's
your
good.
channel.
All right then, guys, just poke me with the PTS. Yeah, obviously, in
User
terms of
joined your
PTS,
channel.
you're welcome to give some mission feedback. I will talk about that from Mrs. perspective later on as well. Since we now had platoon sergeant, we're gonna go over to Recon 1 SL.
Hello there. Right on.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Mike decided to fuck himself momentarily. Anyway, mostly pretty good on my end. Lot of desync issues though stopped us from moving the general from the civilian vehicle we had him in into an armored one, which is probably why he, died. Other than that, everything went pretty much fairly well, and I did enjoy it a whole lot. So that's it for me.
All right, Recon 2 SL.
Yes. So sorry to my boys who didn't really get to see much action, but happens as you are when you are recon. I think leadership was pretty good in the terms that it gave us clear goals and clear areas of responsibility on what to do, and then just trusted us to do our best within those parameters, and that's pretty nice. I think overall, right up until platoon started taking a lot of hits, because that's how you are, command did deteriorate a bit, but that's fine because everyone was unconscious and dying. So I think people did good. It was great fun. Sucks that we lost the general. and sucks that Recon 2 got taken out by the powers of Arma.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly respond to that. There's a difference between getting armored and getting nuked into orbit. If you're getting thrown into the sea, tell me right away, then I can port you. But yeah, thank you very much for that. You were Recon 2 SL, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Then Alpha SL, please.
Hi. My head hurts. Too many comms, but maybe that's just on me. Yeah, I voiced my critique in the beginning of the plan of putting Alpha very close to enemy presence, which in turn resulted in actually there being a lot of enemy presence and Alpha pulling back. We relocated to another ambush position, and then we've been pushed into to assault the IDEP camp somewhat. It was fun. I hope everyone in my squad had fun as well. And yeah, communication was a bit rough. Sometimes it was difficult to hear. Sometimes there have been orders being given without calling the call sign properly, so therefore I didn't pay attention and had to ask 3 or 4 times, but that's how it is. Communication is important, people. Yeah, good job to my team, and yes.
All right, thank you very much, Soren. I do believe there was no Bravo infantry, so we can basically ignore that. Then I'm going to quickly give you a bit of Zeus perspective, and then we're going to go with the... Actually, no, we're going to first finish the PTS drill.
User left your channel.
So first off, thank you for another op. I personally had a lot of fun in the first half. A couple things, and I already noted some of this in the survey. Double check your perms always, both to the Zeus and to the players. If you guys are playing as a medic or an engineer or something and you need specific perms in the starting area, especially if the Zeus gives you time, check that. See if you can give, other players fluids. See if you can do whatever you need to do as the engineer or EOD. If you can't, that's the perfect time to ping your Zeus and let them know that they forgot something, because, we're human and we make mistakes too and stuff like that. Second off, I don't know about the loadouts for the rest of the platoon, but I know that for us, we in platoon element, we didn't have zip ties in our inventory. We had 4 in our car, but it felt kind of odd considering we were supposed to capture the guy alive. We didn't really have any other means of taking him alive. I don't think any of us had any like flashbangs or anything or stun rounds or something. So we were kind of unsure as to how to carry out the mission, especially in the latter half. Towards the middle point and the end, it got I won't say a little, it got kind of frustrating trying to hunt the guy down, Scooby-Doo style, running back and forth, having, QRF on us, and I think at that point, communication really started to break down. I know that some leadership elements were down. You guys should have like dedicated step-ups. I think at that point, in my opinion, as someone who's played TL and SL and played a lot in this community, even just on SR, if someone hopped on SR 70 and said, "Hey, I'm stepping up for this team, just let me know if you need anything," that would have helped a lot. Other than that, I think that this could have been like it was a good op. I think this could have been a great op if we had fixed some of those issues aside. But yeah, thank you.
Very much appreciated, Trill. I definitely did take notes, and yeah, if anyone, I did post the link for the survey. I do mean it seriously. If you had feedback concerning mission building, I'm always gladly taking it down and make sure to improve it. I will, in general, try to rerun this mission with the improper feedback. But last but not least, Kyoptic also had a PTS.
Yeah, regarding the whole platoon aspect, I think the fact that both platoon and platoon 2IC seem to be down or not available. So there should have been redundancy within platoon. It surprises me that platoon MG had to stand up as the new first in command. Yeah, Alpha took some time to get themselves organized, but I don't think it was particularly their fault in that they had a pretty big mass cast situation. I was observing them at that time. I tried to update whatever platoon elements did stand up, but it took a long time as well for platoon elements to do that. Before that, there were some questionable decisions from what seemed to be platoon. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked to me like platoon and part of the other half of Recon 1. Once Alpha triggered the initial ambush, they then ran in and chased the guy down. They were the first guys at the very front chasing people through CQB. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if that was the case, that's really not how to do platoon correctly. If you're going to put your entire chain of command, in this case, the most senior point of your chain of command, running through CQB when you could go down at any second, send in Alpha, send in the guys that are meant to be doing the CQB that
If
had a
I-
bit more resistance. But yeah, I wasn't there, so V, I think you were there. Please
If
feel
I may
free to
respond
correct
to
me.
that, yeah. So as Recon 1 main at TL, pretty much we saw the guy running, and we saw that he was alone. We saw that he was also running to a Vic. We thought we could stop him. We were wrong.
Yeah, it just
So
looked
it
like
was a
there
very,
was
very time-sensitive thing. We couldn't exactly call in Alpha or whoever else because they were behind us,
With a vehicle and stuff.
close enough to respond at least.
Yeah, I mean, there were 50 meters or so behind you, and I don't know, I felt like we had relatively good observation of the town. It was just risking, like, decapitating a lot of our organization and structure, which a lot of the time was relatively shaky anyway, with this kind of quite ballsy charge into CQB, because,
I do
yeah, he looks like
absolutely
he's
agree
alone,
with you,
but
though.
there was PMC all over the place. That town was occupied. Around any single corner, you could have a dude that could take out all four of you guys or however many chased him. So it just seemed like a really unusual and not quite correct way to employ the platoon element there. But yeah, that's it.
I do agree. Honestly, I think the best way to avoid that would have been to send one of the teams on the other side, so there's no need to go run in rashly. But hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, I mean, there was a limited number of assets anyway. That's my PTS server, so.
All right, then some Zeus responses to the very valid PTSs. I loved how you guys actually took your time and did not immediately open fire on the first black off-road that you saw. I can tell you that through transparency, there were altogether 3 black convoys going basically in circles around the map. Only one had the valid target, and you've successfully scouted out the guy, which was perfect. Like your deduction from where could he have spawned, where did he gone, that was amazing to follow up, and you did excellent jobs there. Regarding the PMC, some people were surprised. If you would have maybe scouted it out more, depending, the PMCs were guarding the IDAP headquarters as well as meeting the local leaders. Those were 2 locations that the PMC guarded. Since you engaged something within those 2 locations, that being the IDAP headquarters, I let them turn hostile. With the general being armed, in hindsight 2020, next time he will definitely be unarmed since I did not give you any non-lethal options. That is entirely correct. I thought you could just get his kneecaps and then capture him, but AI is very squishy. And I underestimated the squishiness a lot. What else is there to say? The thing with running into the city was not entirely planned. I tried to make the general drive into ITAP, then basically he armored himself, so I had to control him to run into the HQ. And from his perspective, you actually fucked yourself over with the wrong comm about the officer or the general trying to run away. He was, in fact, inside the ITAP facility, in the middle of the ITAP facility. Like 10 people ran past, but no one checked inside. And then suddenly everyone began to leave because Martin called out a guy with a green helmet. So I decided to just jump into an ambulance and make myself known so he can capture me. I do hope. I already saw some feedback with people saying that they wanted more enemies. As I said at the very beginning, I tried to sort of keep it low a bit with the enemies. As you might have seen, 1 BMP was enough to completely wreck Alpha from back to forth. So I'm still learning the balance there. As well, it's the first stop where I actually used enemy attack choppers, and I hope that the balance was all right there. And yeah, god awful pathfinding on the road. You wouldn't believe how many times I just rearranged cars and hoped they would stop going off the road. But it is what it is.
That's why I said you were brave, Black.
Oh god, when I send you, I will upload the video from Sue's perspective. Yeah, then you can see for yourself.
Yep.
Anyway.
When you said convoy with sorry, I want to jump in.
Yeah. This is now end of official debrief. I thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart that you showed up, that you played the op. I hope you liked it for the most part. And I would love to see you in the next operation of myself. I don't know when it is. And if you can obviously stick around and we can have a chat about the op, but it's basically official part is over. I love you all and I appreciate all of your existence.
User left your channel.
Oh, you're